And welcome back to the third part of this tutorial. Now let's take care of these buttons here, these three and this very one here. So when we select this, we should be able to populate the individual employee information here. So I'm going to start with this first. Let's exit out, come right here. Now double click on the pay reference button, and right inside the pay reference button, the very first thing I would like to do, let me show it to you guys properly. I'm going to start by using try cash as well. Let me just copy all of this and let's scroll back down. Right here inside the pay reference procedural area, paste that in there. I'm going to get rid of this. What I'm wanting there is for the system to generate random reference number for me. So I'm going to start by using this random function here. Then I'll just say refer to the random variable or instant that is created, then garbage new, and that is going to be random, enter parenthesis there. Now let's assign the value straight into the, it's called LBL, wage reference, that is dot text, and that's going to be equals, since it's a text, so I'm going to have to convert it to string character, so to string. There we go, to string, and it's going to be ren dot next, and that is, let's just make that up, I'm going to say about 11,000 plus, comma, and up to, we can go for about 365,000 plus. Okay, there. Okay, that will do. Yeah, and that is that taken care of. So if I run it now, that should be able to generate random number for me. So let's end that here. Okay, so let's run and see, run. There we go. So let's try that out there. Okay, that is taken care of. Now employee, I want that to be permanently Pan-Africa. So I'm going to just, let's exit out first and take care of that as well. Come in here, select the text box and come right down here, just enter Pan-Africa in there. Yeah, employee. Okay, that is taken care of. And let's go into the reset. The reset should always display Pan-Africa. Yeah, it's there already in the resets. That's fine. Now, you see, based on the values that I have in here, I want to be able to populate the information of an individual employee. So I'm going to come right here. These are the values, or the employee reference number. So let me just copy that. Okay, so I'm going to double click on this combo box. Right inside this combo box, let's do as follows. So I'm going to paste all that. Okay, then I'm going to use try cash. Let's grab hold of this. So let's say try cash. and I'm going to be using conditional statements there. So the very first one I'm going to go for, first of all, let's copy this. I'm going to comment this out so that it doesn't collapse the system. Now let's go back in here. I'm going to copy whatever I have in here. Okay, let's just copy that. Now back in here and double click on that combo box. So right inside this combo box, using if statements, I'm going to paste that there anyway, but using if statement, let's make this one a global variable. No, sorry, a local variable. Paste it right up here. Oh, local object, I mean. Alright, using an if statement, I'm going to go for if CLB pay reference, let's say that text equals as follows, and the first value we're talking of is this. I'm going to grab hold of that, dump it right in here. If it's, and that should be equals, yeah. Then in that case, generate whatever value for me here for this guy, but we need the names, so we can generate that. Then we, let's say txt first name or full name, the text that to be equals, depend on whatever name you want to enter in there. So we can just enter Tony Anthony, right, as the first individual. Now for Tony Anthony, let's take care of the address, postcode, and so on. We already got its reference. Maybe paste this one on top. Okay, now txt address, and that is equals, let's say we have 45 Tommy's Lane there. Then txt postcode, and that is going to be there. That's the postcode. Then let's make up, yep, okay, let's say gender. This gender, yes, we do have facility for gender, but we can also change it as well if we want. Now that is done. We now want LBL tax code dot text. Instead of having to write that all out, I'm going to ask the system to generate tax code for me. So I'm going to grab this, paste that here, and just change the value around. Just change this to something else. Okay, so the system will generate that. Then it will also generate, let's grab hold of this. I will ask it to generate the NI number. Yeah, we can do that. BTN NI number there. LBL NI number, I mean, then LBL NI code there. That is good, all done. Okay, that is it, all done. Let's do one thing. I'm going to grab hold of this. Just let's put it down here so that it kind of like look even. Bring it here. Yep. Yeah, it looks much better. Okay, I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other ones. I'm going to copy this. So let's copy that, use an if statement, else if, copy, and come right down here, else, if that is this guy here, cut that off, paste that in here, and let's assume the name is, let's say, Larry Santana. Yep. And Larry Santana leaves 37. Let's say Wickman Road. And his postcode. There. That's Larry Santana taken care of. So grab this again. So we've done 2. We have 3 more to go. Paste. So the next one, grab hold of that, cut that off, paste that here, and we can call this Paul Parker. And Paul Parker 90. Let's say hallway. Yeah. Now copy this. Larry's taken care of. Let's say we have Mary Allen. And she lives in number 1 Godson Place. Right. 1 Godson Place. There we go. And that is female. We now need to change the reference. We have 2 more to go. Let's grab all of this. Okay. Cut and place that in here. There. Now, the last one, copy. Paste. Let's get rid of this here. Okay. Now this is the last one. Cut that off. Paste that right in here. I had to copy the reference number. It's easier for me that way. You can do it anyhow you want. So this one, let's say, is Grace Stanmore, and she lives in, let's say, number 19 Lido, Venice. There, those are all my people in place, all the employees. But supposing if it's empty, then we want this. If here is nothing, if it's nothing, then this will be nothing. Just clear there. Okay, so have a good look at that, and we need to try it out now. It's just basically the same lines of code, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I must save that and click on run. There we go. Now select one of those. There. You see that, guys? That's what I'm talking about. There we go. And if we select none, then I expect that to change. Okay, let's go back in there. Nothing has changed. Nothing. Something. Nothing. Okay, let's double click on that and scroll right down. Alright, I'm now going to use this function. I'm going to use dash selected items. That should work. If it's equals nothing. No, it's okay. Selected index, not item. If the selected index equals 0. Okay, in terms of index, that means 0, 1, 2, up to 5. Then run. Let's see. It's coming up now. There. Select something. Index 0. There we go. Index, that's 2. And index 0 again. Okay, that's fine. So that's working fine. Now, let's take care of this. Let's take care of total first. Let's add all of these together, then this one will be the last thing we do. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. Alright, this one works as well. But the period is gone. We need to take care of the period. Let's go into, I think it's form load. So let's go back into resets. Double click on reset. Inside reset, right underneath here, I'm going to use the form is called my form underscore load, and let's grab hold of the center comma E there and end that. I think that should take care of the months, the number of the month. The month is supposed to be 8 in there. Run that again. There we go. Okay, I'm going to enter some data in there. Click on reset. There we go. That's it. It's right in there. Let's see, can we get rid of data in here as well? Yes, we can. So that's fine. That's good. Exit out. Let's take care of, now let's double click on payments. Right inside this payment, first of all, let me call my button called BTN reference. So let's just say BTN pay reference. There we go, that is it right there. If it's clicked, then I want the sender to take care of the rest. Sender alt E. Okay, that's fine. One down. Now I'm going to declare the following variable double. So I'm going to call the first one deduct. Let's say deduct, comma, and gross. Now, using try to cache whatever problem that I might run into, and grab hold of the cache here, just paste it right underneath there. Now, right inside the try, first thing first, the variable that was declared at the beginning, inner city wages, that is going to be, let's convert that, convert to double whatever is entered into this text box, txt city wages. That will be dot text, so whatever we have in there, get it converted to that. Now we need to repeat the same thing for the basic and so on. Just grab hold of this basic pay, and that's equals the following. So change this one to basic pay. Right, no, basic salary is called. Okay, done. Now the next one is overtime. Paste all of that in there and just change this to overtime. There we go. So when we add any of these, any amount we enter in here is stored right in here. Okay, now for these three components in here, I'm going to then convert them to pound sign as well. So let's say that will be equals string format. I want you to convert this to pound sign. Double quotes, double, and then we enter curly braces, so that will be 0, column C, comma, and that is going to be, no, the comma should be out here, inner city. Convert whatever you have inside inner city to pound sign. There we go. Enter that there. Okay, that's done. Or here, that should be format. Yeah, it's right, it's format. Okay, that's done. Let's repeat the same thing for the others. Copy that. Basic pay, or basic salary. Paste. And change this to basic salary. Where did I get the S from? There we go. Now I'm going to copy all of this, paste, and this is going to be overtime. Change that to overtime, and this become overtime as well. There we go, all done. So if I run that now, let's just play around with that and see before we continue with the rest. There. So we still need to work on this one. Okay. Click on that, convert that to that, so that's good. Alright, end that. Now right underneath here, let's take care of the tax. To work out the tax, I'm going to add up all of this. Open a bracket, plus basic pay, plus overtime. That is tax taken care of. Let's multiply it by maybe 9, and divide it by 100. Put a division sign here, and let's close this up. 1, 2. There, that is tax taken care of. Let's take care of pension. That's pension. I'm going to make that about 12, so you pay enough pension. That will help you when you're old. Then student loan, paste. So student loan, let's say you're paying about 5% of your wages. Then NI payment, let's say that's about 3%. There we go. That is it. Done. So we now need to assign all of those into their respective components. So let's say LBL tax. The text that is going to be equals. We need to get that converted as well. So I'm going to grab hold of all of these. Just copy that, paste that here. Then change this to tax. There we go. Done. And repeat the same thing for the others. Copy that. LBL pension. Paste. Change this to pension. Copy. Paste. Then student loan. LBL student loan. Paste. We'll come back to that. Then we have LBL NI payment. Yeah. Paste. So change student loan to student loan. There, NI payment to NI payment. Copy, paste. Alright, so that is taken care of. Now let's just speed this up and work out the deduction. So I'm still going to show it to you guys. I don't mean speed it up by deduction. That will be equals as follows. We want to add up tax plus pension plus student loan and plus NI payment. Those are the constant that is deducted from your wages. Right, that is taken care of. Now we also need to take care of the gross pay. So for the gross pay, that is it here. This is the gross pay. Grab all of that. We can grab all of this and just bang it down here as well. There we go. Now let's work this out. LBL gross pay, and that is going to be equals. Let's grab hold of this, paste that here, and that is the gross. There. Now LBL deduction, and grab hold of all of these, paste it right there. Then deduction there. Now LBL net pay, grab hold of all of this, and we need to subtract gross pay from deduction. So I'm going to grab hold of gross, paste that here. Let's put them in a comma. Subtract, put another comma here. Okay, we've taken care of the gross pay. Now let's work out the total, the taxable income and the taxable income and the pensionable income. So we have something there that I declare called period. So we say period equals the number of the months, and that is going to, we need to convert that though. Convert to double, and what we are converting to double is LBL, tax period dot text there. Now whatever we have in here is stored right in here now. So the month is 8 is here. So now let's use that 8 to work out taxable LBL, taxable pay dot tax, that will be equals. I'm going to grab hold of all of these, paste that in here. So that is going to become tax multiplied by period. There we go. That will give you total tax you paid for the year. And the next one is going to be LBL. That will be pensionable, pension paid, I call it, because it's too long as pensionable, so put that in there. And that is going to be pension multiplied by period. And that's all. Yeah, so let's try this out. Have a good look at the lines of code. There's no error, so that's good. Take it from here. We have not finished. We've not finished with this, so we may have to. Let's run it. There. Now I'm going to enter some value in here. And the overtime, we need to do something about this. Enter the name. Okay, click on that. There we go. Look at that. All of the information required stored. The gross pay, deduction, deduct it from this, that gives you the net pay. That is all, guys. So that's good. So with that, I'm gonna call it the end of the third part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.